You know, Alex, to get those inexperienced rookies up to speed, amazing job.
Everyone in LMP2 knows Oliver Jarvis means stability. It means that when you look for a driver you can slot into an LMP2 car, people say things like, how about Oliver Jarvis, before they say things like anyone else. And that's because we know what he can do behind the wheel, but also exactly, as you say, Ben, we know that he is such a good team player within these endurance teams, and he's really done the job for them, both in the coaching capacity and in the driving capacity. This is going to be a great day as well for Manthey, coming off that victory at Spa. They've got a decent gap now back, 45 seconds to BMW legend Augusto Farfus. Should see them to the end of the race with 4 minutes to go.
Well, we're watching our race leader. You'd never know the stress that he's been through. He said on the radio, leave me to it. He had dealt with all of the other issues, the drama, across the other 23.5 hours. When the rain came down, we wondered whether it would change throughout. It was an unscheduled stop. It was a commanded stop to come in and fix the door. They did. They managed to get it closed. That was a question when they hit his marks. Then the number 50 found themselves off sequence. Let's go to Nielsen.
You confirm the next lap is the last lap, right?
Confirm, 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go.
And Nielsen.
Easy. Gap 23 seconds.
The decorated Dane, 4 WEC hypercar podiums, 3 WEC class championships, and they trust him. They trust him behind the wheel to take it to the flag. The sister car took victory last year. Nielsen only with mere miles to go now.
It's still so tight with the energy, though. Just 10% of energy. You use about 8% a lap, and Nielsen is halfway through his penultimate lap, so he's going to have to do a huge amount of lift and coast and saving of energy towards the flag.
The nerves down in the Ferrari garage, writ large on every single face. One thing to win it, another thing to retain it, and this is the beginning of the last lap. We have 2 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock. We wondered, could the 50 get to the flag? We got our answer very, very quickly when he was able to be quick and he was able to be efficient. 10 seconds in the back pocket as he comes across the line. We're on to the last tour of the Circuit d'Assab. This is the final lap of the Le Mans 24 hours. Ferrari lead it, and we've got Nicholas Nielsen trying to bring home the car. It was 51 last year. They're getting closer. Toyota gave it everything. It's 19 seconds down from 30 a few laps ago.
In difficult conditions, they have eked the car, haven't they, to the end of the race with pressure from the number 7 Toyota all the way through. It would have been so easy to just drop a wheel. It still would be on this final tour of the circuit, to just make that little error in the final pit stop. We've seen that all the way through the race, but we've seen flawless work, haven't we, through the final couple of stints from Nicholas Nielsen. And surely the day will be the day for the 50. After 1 year ago, the 51's turn came to take glory around this famous racetrack.
The Mulsanne Straight for the last time. You can see on the graphic that the 50 is ahead, the 7 was behind. They said bring it home. Well, he has done so. The man who wasn't meant to be driving, Jose Maria Lopez, pushing all the way to the checkered flag. There will be no ceremonial finish this year. There'll be plenty of time for that afterwards, like there was before. This has been hard fought. React, not just as a driver, not just on the instincts. And how much talent have we seen, not just from the Scarlet Ferrari in your picture, but the strategist call, the whole team to advise, to give the right data, to give the pertinent information at the right time. So many lives are given over and devoted to putting a car like this in the lead.
Rooms full of engineers sit in the background who stare at screens, who manage every single part of this racing car and feed information right to the the precipice of the action where these world-class professional sports people ply their trade. That's what we love about sports car racing. And then it comes down to 5% on the final lap. 5% is all he's got left to trickle the 50 Ferrari across the line ahead of the might, the multi-race winning might, the consecutive race winning might of Toyota to take Ferrari's second victory in 50 years.
This is a magical moment for the Scuderia, who came back to the top class, and he's just rotating through the corners. We saw so much drama at Indianapolis. He will make his way through. The clock has hit 24. This is the final tour now. The marshals look on, the fans look on, what conditions they have endured, but what a race they have been rewarded with. Miguel Molina can barely watch, but in a few moments' time, there'll be the favourite scenes of his entire motor racing career. Toyota gave it absolutely everything. To have great sport, you need two great contenders. We've had more than two great contenders. It was Porsche who started from the pole. Toyota were in the mix all the way through, but it's going to be Ferrari at the finish. Ferrari took half a century to return to Le Mans' top class. It was more than worth the wait. They took victory last year, and they will go back to back in 2024. This is everything that Italy would want to see, and it is going to be a special moment. Look at what it means to Antonio Fuoco, because we're at the final corners of the last lap. Ferrari took victory last year. They will go back to back in 2024. Ferrari win Le Mans once again. Ferrari take victory in the 24 Hours of Le Mans in 2024, but this time it's the number 50, Miguel Molina, Antonio Fuoco, and the man at the wheel across the line, Nicholas Nielsen, have won it. And look what it means in the garage. Sensational scenes. 51 last year, 50 this time. Scala heading back to the top step of the podium. As we complete that podium now with the 51 who dug deep, the 7 deserves to climb onto the rostrum, the 6 Porsche chase them all the way home, and it's tears of joy, total euphoria for Ferrari.
And there again, the sadness in Toyota, the number 7 crew, Tomoe Kobayashi, team principal at the team. And once again playing the bridesmaid after such a huge, valiant effort.
We did it, mate! We did it! We won Le Mans! Again! Again! We won Le Mans again! Yeah! Cool down lap! Cool down lap! Wait 51 for the parade! Wait 51 for the parade! You're incredible, mate!
Guys, I don't even know what to say. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Honestly, I fucking love you.
Wow, what an extraordinary moment for Ferrari. All of the effort of previous times coming to fruition, and they've gone over the line to celebrate that moment. And out front, special scenes on track, special scenes in the hypercar class, Ben.
And Alex, they're getting a chance to do a full tour of Circuit de la Sarre. So often, because of time constraints, they're told to turn around at the end of the first corner and run down the pit lane. But they're getting a full ceremonial lap of this 13.6 kilometer circuit. We still don't have the other 2 categories over the line yet. Here at United Autosports really didn't favour the rhythm in the middle part of the race. It's been such a tight race in LMP2, and Oliver Jarvis is guiding that car home as reliably as he ever has in all of his 12 starts here at Circuit de la Sarthe.
We've got P1, P2 and P3 of the LMP2 about to cross the line, and the winners, the Manthey EMA of Richard Lights in the 91 still to cross the line. Second and third already across the checkered flag for the GT3, but incredible battles, not just in